Welcome to episode 2 of ModeFive Podcast. As always, we have our charming...
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Charming guy over here sitting next to me, Fred. You look as ugly as ever. You look like a toad.
What? What is that even supposed to... How is that even supposed to be an insult? I look nothing like a toad.
And I'm Ren Daly.
More like Rump Daily with your face.
Okay.
Better a toad face than a rump face.
I got nothing to say to that.
Exactly, I win.
I'll let you have this victory. But anyways, funny thing about the second episode is we decided to go ahead and do the second episode last week, but we had to go ahead and be real quiet. We had to scrap that episode because there was no energy in the vocals.
Well, I mean, they don't really need to know that. I mean,
Alright, okay,
it was
fine.
like scrap, so we don't have to really talk about it.
Alright, nice.
All 5 viewers will be unaware. Don't worry.
Alright, okay, I got it. But anyways.
So how about eugenics?
You want me to take that out too?
No, we can keep that in.
Alright, cool. What are we gonna be talking about this time?
We can talk about whatever we want because it's our show and not theirs.
Is it Drag Race?
Mother, I'm lusting over the men again in the podcast.
Quality.
We'll have to throw that in there somewhere.
Expand on it. Expand. Expand drag.
Expand what?
Expand drag.
Well, I just, drag race just spelled out with spaced letters. Drag race. Well, is that going to be the topic, or what is on the agenda?
Well, apparently that's
what is on the liberal gay agenda?
Well, apparently that's what you like to go ahead and talk about is Drag Race. Like, every time I'm here, you always bring up Drag Race at least 4 or 5 times. And I'm here for, 6 hours?
Well, don't undershoot it, jeez.
Undershoot what? 6 hours ain't enough?
The references. I say more than 5.
Oh, boy.
You just don't catch them.
Of course not. I don't watch the show.
Well, because you're straight, and you have no taste.
Well, isn't there straight people on Drag Race?
Very few, if they're... I can't think of any off the top of my head that are. But in Dracula, there was one. They were like, it doesn't matter if you're straight, you're queer enough to be with us. Hey, that was a nice moment, okay?
Just the way you said it.
Like, I don't know what you said. I don't remember exactly what you said, but I remember being shafted by it.
Shafted by it?
Yeah, I can't exactly pinpoint what you said, but I am pretty sure it was not good, and I just really felt shafted by it, and I expected better from you.
You triggered me. And you didn't even say anything. You triggered me.
Ganja, I didn't want to make it feel like you were being attacked. Relax.
I'm gonna have to tone down that audio.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, because, look at it. You're pretty much kissing the fucking microphone at this point. You're deep-throating it. Look how fucking...
Okay, the first thing about microphone, lessons is that in order to make sure that the people can hear you, you typically have it really close to your mouth. Yeah. They say, kiss the mic. That's what the term comes from. So, in other words, I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing by really being close. We're going to cut that out. You're over here sneezing. Yeah, but you're going to spread your flu to everybody. Mm-hmm. Via sound waves.
I'm going to spread my Ebola.
We're going to cut that out. Well, it's not as topical anymore, so, It was Zika for a while, but now it's just actually there isn't anything right now. It's a threat, so we're good for now.
Well, except this season's flu.
Oh, well, but that's always a given.
No, but apparently this season's flu has been a lot more stronger than the last year's. Yeah, a lot more deaths.
I haven't seen the
as far
stats.
As I've seen on the news.
Yeah, well, that's what the vaccines are for.
Yeah, but nobody takes them.
Because it's a evolving virus.
Do you believe in vaccination?
Some people will take you seriously if you say that. It's not outlandish enough for people to be like, no.
Well, I said a couple seconds ago, I was like, yeah, that's why you should get vaccinated. And then, boom, I start off with, you believe in vaccines? I don't even believe in the sun.
This is all a computer simulation of a hollow cube Earth on a turtle.
We're all just...
traveling through the galaxy.
We're all flawed code in the simulation. The simulation itself considers us as viruses and wants to cull us.
What, have you ever walked into a room, then forgot why you walked in the first place?
Yeah.
We're Sims. They just deleted the action.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we can't remember it. We walk into a room, we forget. It's just that they decided not to do that action.
You ever walk into a room and you see Keanu Reeves sitting there?
Oh no, I haven't been blessed with that yet.
But he has like the full on, like he's dressed as John Wick.
Well, I'd ask him if I'm going to die, because if so, thank goodness. I can't wait for the sweet embrace of death. Come take me, Barbara.
With all that fucking college debt you're racking up.
I only have
University debt you're racking up.
I only have one loan, so it's not too bad.
Alright, okay, but still, it's debt.
It's detrimental to my sanity. Someone end me, please. What was that high-pitched squeal?
If you hear any wheezing in the background, it's our video editor.
Yeah, the machine's on the fritz, so it kind of like does a teapot kind of sound. I do little edits, short and stout. Here is my cackle, here is my shout. Okay, that one's actually good. We have to keep that one in. Incredibly monotone, but, you know.
He says he has earphones in, but I think like the volume is all the way down on his computer. He said he was watching a movie, but I got a good feeling he's hearing in on this.
Well, I mean, at this rate, he's going to suffocate himself with a pillow, which saves me the trouble. Is that too much? Am I being bad? Attempted murder on a podcast? Oh, my.
Welcome to episode 2. We throw shade.
Honey, don't even get me started, honey. But we can say that for another episode where we can go full in depth as we analyze each season. That'd actually be a good episode, actually.
Going full season what?
Of Drag Race. There's 9 of them. And 3 All-Star seasons, so we can easily... Well, I mean, I know most of them. All I have to do is watch the first season and the second one again. I can do all the references.
I wonder how many people are going to catch on to this. Like the 10 people that probably might listen to this.
Well, it's Drag Race, so it'll be like 12 and a half. You gotta account for the small people.
Yeah.
Well, what's next?
But yeah, you ever went to Arby's?
Once, but I didn't order food there. It's just the truck ran out of gas, and we just kind of parked there and we waited for someone to bring us gas. But yeah, I've been there once. I was playing Ocarina of Time 3D, and I beat the Water Temple Master Quest on the first try, so that was an accomplishment.
At Arby's?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't order any of the food, but... Oh, wait, I've had Arby's fries.
Yeah, the sliders?
No, I just had the fries,
They were only this big.
You and your premeditated sin.
Keep me in the dark with your premeditated sin. The Judy Hopps Arby burger abortion. That sounds like a creepypasta.
That takes place in Arby's, yes.
It's a story about when Nick leaves and Judy's like left all alone. She goes ahead and get the abortion, and then she takes the abortion, grinds it up into burger meat, puts it in an Arby slider. So that's what we call them, the Judy Hopps Arby burger sliders, because the fetus just slid right out.
You can really taste the stem cells.
We're horrible.
I mean, you are.
You're more horrible than me.
Where?
In real life.
No one says that. But yes.
I'm gonna cut that out.
Why? Is it too risky?
It's risque.
Oh, if I wanted to show you risque, I would just show them my photo gallery.
That's pretty gay.
No, because anybody can have risque photos on their phone.
Anyways, we're moving on. And my car broke down when I was coming over here to do episode 2.
Riveting.
Car breaks down just as we're about to go ahead and post episode 1. Just freaking... And even my laptop starts acting a little bit fucky.
It's the universe that's trying to tell you not to do this.
This is all coming from a scientist.
I mean, you just put that negative energy out there, and it obviously responded with you. So like, all you have to do is put some positive energy out there, align your chakras, and like attain the highest state of consciousness. You know?
Isn't the moon chakra? The moon is a concentrated sphere of chakra Therefore, the moon is not real. It is a perception of our... I don't know where I was going with that.
Like, the worst thing about that is that I saw a video where what you were saying was not very far off.
Really?
They compared the moon to some sort of chakra thing. Yeah, it was terrible. The animation was nice, but yeah, horribly inaccurate.
Did they also freaking... that the moon landing was also fake?
No, they said that NASA sent a rocket and the moon started shaking like a gong, which never happened. And they try to say that the moon is like some sort of like being.
What? Like a gong?
Yeah, like it would, like if you hit a gong and it makes noise, and they said that the moon did that. Well, because NASA sent up the rocket to test it, but that never happened. No. As if we're gonna fire a rocket into the moon.
What if we had a military installation on the moon, and then to destroy our enemies, we just throw moon rocks to the Earth?
No, there's actually a law preventing that. You can't have debris. Like, any nation can't have debris that can be controlled in orbit, because as soon as you push it a certain amount, the gravitational pull is going to pull it down, and the kinetic energy of that thing is going to cause insane damage. So that's actually a thing that they don't want, like, any nation to do, because that's potentially devastating, like a bomb, just without the nuclear fallout. Like, gravity can do a lot, especially with big objects. It can destroy stuff.
Did you get that reference though?
Either that, or I saw that from like some video game. But no, but like I did the math, because I know how to do the math. But the kinetic energy from that would actually be pretty devastating if it were a large enough object. So,
do you believe in kinetic energy?
I believe in the ether of the universe. We're all connected to a higher state of being. We came from Mars. Don't drink the Mars water.
The forbidden nectar.
Bonus points if someone gets that water of Mars reference.
And will you leave your phone alone?
I'm looking for inspiration.
Really? Alright,
Yes.
okay, like what inspiration?
Well, didn't you play a game of sorts?
Oh yeah, monster. Oh yeah.
Well, let them know. They're dying to know. It's recent and it's topical.
This just feels very shoehorned in. How we just have these fucking random topics and all that shit. Holy fucking crap. Everybody just keeps blowing up my fucking phone. I don't know who you are.
I don't know who I am either sometimes. It's a long road of trying to figure that out.
But anyways, what were you talking about? Like how fake the moon was? Initial inertia.
Oh, I can't wait for that Initial D sequel, Inertial Inertia.
That sounds like a stand. Think about it. It could sound like a stand. Initial inertia.
Well, I mean, is there a song called that? Because that's the only way it can become a stand, really.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some song like that.
Oh yeah, you know what? Speaking of stands, if you had a stand, what would it be?
I have no idea. They're like way too complicated
All right, okay.
and complex. I couldn't even think of it.
All right, well, at least you have a favorite song.
I have a lot of favorites on different genres. You're gonna be more specific.
Like your top song. Like if I were to open up your laptop, go to iTunes, and see your most played song, what would it be?
I don't have iTunes.
Something similar. I don't care.
So I don't know. It just depends. It depends on the genre. Like, I can't really choose.
RuPaul's Champion.
That's the only one you know.
No.
Don't even mess me with that.
No, there's Supermodel. I like that one.
You don't even know her other stuff.
Of course.
Casual, straight,
I am.
hetero trash.
I am straight casual. But you can't even beat fucking Bloodborne or Dark Souls.
I haven't played those games. That's why.
You shrink away from the challenge.
No, I just forget to play.
No, you don't. You got Bloodborne right here. You just don't play.
Yeah, because I'm too busy studying.
Well, so am I, but I always make room.
You're not studying academics like I am.
Well, no, not academics.
So you see, it's different.
But, nah. Well, now that we're on the topic of games.
What did you do today?
Oh, boy. Monster Hunter. World, specifically.
How was that?
That game is actually pretty fucking nice. Very good. I liked it. I was having fun with it. Freaking, how long did I play it? Like 5-6 hours?
Dang.
Yeah. It was fucking fun. I liked it. Well, I was playing Monster Hunter Generations, just kind of like waiting until the game came out. And then I had Monster Hunter 4, but I think I traded that in for Generations. Wait, no, scratch that.
But yes, continue with your Monster Hunter-ness.
But yeah, freaking... whatever happened to Monster Hunter 4? I think I have it. I played it. I really like the new monster that came in it. Well, if I were to name it right now, you probably wouldn't even understand it.
Yeah, I only saw a little bit of it while you were playing.
Yeah, it's probably the equivalent of if you were to mention anything from Drag Race, I probably wouldn't understand it either. Well, there's not much I can say about Monster Hunter World, except, well, for me, I got a limited knowledge of how a game is created. Probably the most knowledge I have is kind of like either mechanics, design-wise, and graphics. Oh, and storytelling. How the pace of the story goes. If it goes too slow, if it goes too fast. I guess I got some knowledge in that. But it's not like I go out on the freaking internet and post it on Twitter. Yeah, I got this. I know this. Yada, yada, yada. Fucking Monster Hunter World? Pretty sweet. Pretty fucking sweet. You should play.
I played one of the 3DS ones.
Yeah.
And it was alright.
For me, I played Generations on 3DS. Monster Hunter Generations.
I think that's the one I was playing. I don't remember exactly, but...
Did you trade that in?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
I tried it for a while, and it was like, eh.
I think you just needed to find people, like, on multiplayer to play with. Because Monster Hunter is very, like, it's group-oriented. And then you just go out there and start hunting big monsters. You use those materials, and you can go ahead and make armor and weapons out of them. I mean, me, personally, my favorite Monster Hunter series is something called the Nargacuga. Pretty fucking sweet.
Sounds neat.
Like if I were to show you an image of the armor set, you'd probably go, "Oh, that looks pretty sweet. That looks pretty cool." Yeah, but it's freaking hard to find people who just go ahead and just straight farm one monster. Well, like one specific monster. No one wants to farm a Nargacuga. I guess nobody really plays with evading and critical build. Like, yeah, just dodging critical build. I guess nobody plays that.
They go more DPS type kind of thing?
No, I really wouldn't be able to tell you. For me, I don't have that much knowledge about it. All I just like to go ahead and do is just go ahead and button mash. I don't know if button mashing is DPS.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, I guess you could say who the tank is, who the support is, because there are support classes. There's a support class where you go ahead and bring in a hunting pipe, and a hunting pipe is just kind of like a big ass bagpipe, and you can use that bagpipe to actually provide other players buffs, like not invulnerability, but your stamina doesn't decrease for a short while, or minor health boost, clear all status, something like that. See if you're poisoned or paralyzed, clear all status. Yeah, there's a support class, and that's primarily like the hunting pipe. And I guess you could probably go ahead and say like the bow and arrow, the light bow gun, and the heavy bow gun. But those are kind of like a range class, like range weapons.
So you got variety.
Oh yeah, there's like I think 14 different weapons you can go ahead and choose.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm primarily a sword and shield user, so I like the maneuverability and speed, and kind of like the ease of mounting big monsters. For me, I really enjoy mounting monsters, because once you go ahead and kind of like just tip them over, you got like a good, like, I want to say 8 to 10 seconds just to go ahead and wail on them, and you can go ahead and wail on what body part is the most weakest, and you can go ahead and break that body part, and you can get extra materials.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Some monsters you could actually cut off their tail. You could cut off the tail, and that tail itself is material that you could go ahead and use. Yeah, if I were you, I'd probably go ahead and give Monster Hunter like another try. Yeah, but this time, like have somebody you know that knows Monster Hunter and can tell you do this, do that,
Mm-hmm.
don't do that. You're a beginner, so use these weapons, you know? But yeah, that's freaking Monster Hunter, and freaking I enjoy the game. Especially with Monster Hunter World. Oh man, I really enjoy it. I played 4 generations and a little bit on the PSP, but I can't remember which one I played on the PSP. But anyways, what did you do?
The usual. Study, eat,
Get
sleep,
sick.
study, repeat. My life is so fun right now, I can't even contain it. All the fun stuff doesn't happen until like April-ish.
What happens in April?
Just some events.
Man, this podcast is going to be so much fun.
When you hit your homie with a hug and kiss combo, then drop your secret weapon on him.
Yes,
Yes. Do you ever feel like nobody really cares?
But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end this episode off on a happy note. What do you want to go ahead and say?
I'm actually trying to think of something.
The universe isn't real.
No, everyone knows that. I mean,
We're all a simulation. We're all Sims.
I've already said that.
EA has taken control of our lives.
I mean, yours. I'm with Nintendo. They haven't loot boxed me yet.
Well, you can't think of something because you have your mind preoccupied on stupid videos.
Ultraman.
You want to go ahead and end this episode off on Ultraman?
I don't know what Ultraman says to transform.
Henshin.
That's Kamen Rider. Well, I'll just do the T-beam, but no one can see it. So just imagine I'm doing the Ultraman T thing.
T thing.
Yes.
Ha.